We welcome you back. Live action. This is the boys' Panasonic High School Mile. And I'll tell you one thing, Eamon Coughlin, this is something these youngsters will never forget. The first time, perhaps, performing before a huge crowd. I bet you remember your first time here.
Absolutely. My first time was at a relay here when I was a freshman at Villanova back in 1973, and there was nothing like the high school mile. But here now in the lead we have J.T. Burke from Middletown in Connecticut. He's probably the favorite in this race. He's just come off the Kinney Cross Country Championships too. He's running very, very strong as a result of that good cross country background. And in second place here we have Andrew Butler. He's really making as much effort as he can to keep up with it, but he's finding it difficult. He looks pretty good on the turns. Perhaps over the remaining half mile of this race, he might be able to pick off TJ or JT.
The interscholastic indoor record belongs to Vince Cartier, set back in 1972, 4:06.6. The Millrose interscholastic record belongs to Kevin Burns, set 12 years ago, 4:08.
Okay, 59.7 is the split that they went by the first 440 yards in, and he's towing them along. Burke running very hard, 2:03.14. Wow, I don't know how he can keep this thing up. I mean, Burke is going to have his hands full with the two twins from St. Raphael's High School. The Christian Brothers School has produced 2 stars now in second and third, and Andrew Butler and Neil Butler are running almost side by side in performances of this past year.
These high school runners are running against one another week after week. They know exactly what to look for in each runner. And right now, JT is even pulling away more. He went through there in about 2:03. He's on schedule to break the meet record, which is the American Interscholastic record, which is 4:06 by Vince Cartier back in 1972.
He ran earlier this year, the guy in the lead. Right there, you see the margin between first and second. J.T. Burke ran 4:13 for the mile at Dartmouth, and right with him was Neil Butler, who won in 4:13 and beat him by about a half a yard. Let's see if guys in second place have something left. 3/4 of a mile, 3 minutes and 7 seconds. These guys are running at about a 4:10 mile pace.
Well, they talk that American distance running is in a shambles at the moment. But here's an example of what we've got to look forward to the future. With runners like J.T. Burke and with the Butler twins coming up in the future, we're going to have some great performances ahead of us for American middle distance runners.
J.T. Burke down the backstretch for the final time out of Middletown, Connecticut. Xavier High School's pride and joy. And as he heads out of the final turn, nobody's going to catch him. Not Neil Butler, not Andrew Butler. 1 lap to go.
I tell you, I'm watching Butler's face. He's hanging on. His younger brother by seconds. Andrew is back in the pack down there. Neil Butler's in third, Andrew's in second, and J.T. Burke, I tell you, the race is going to be his in a front-running terrific show. The rest of the field can't catch up. Look at this split time. Look at this time. Great performance. Todd Orvis gets up to nail down third place and nip one of the Butlers. And running a second-place race, Andrew Butler all the way. Terrific. 4 minutes, 11 and 88/100ths of a second unofficially. My Lord, I'm glad I'm out of high school.
Larry, you mentioned the Dartmouth relay is held just a month ago, and ironically, the order of finish tonight, J.T. Burke and the Butler brothers, an identical order of finish back in January at Dartmouth.
Well, gee, it was amazing. You know, I'm just 4:11. I was a high school miler, and gee whiz, I tell you, I'd still be finishing, I think.